Key reforms and features of the MATATAG curriculum addressing gaps in the Philippine K-12 education system. Hello, everyone. My name is Jumar Likuan Desabille, and today we'll explore the MATATAG curriculum, a significant reform introduced to address various challenges within the Philippine K-12 system. Our main goal is to understand how these changes aim to improve learning quality and better prepare our students for the future. Let's start with what are the salient features of the Matatag curriculum. Number one, emphasis on foundational skills in literacy and numeracy. The Matatag curriculum prioritizes literacy and numeracy in the early years, from kindergarten to grade 3, by focusing on core skills in language, reading, and mathematics early on. DepEd aims to provide students with a solid foundation, preparing them for more complex subjects in the later years. Number two, reduction of learning areas from 7 to 5. Previously, the curriculum included 7 learning areas. Now, Matatag reduces this to 5 key subjects such as language, reading and literacy, mathematics, makabansa, and good manners and right conduct, or GMRC. This streamlining allows students to gain deeper understanding and mastery in fewer subjects, reducing their cognitive load and focusing on essential skills. Number three, the congestion of learning competencies by 70%. One of the major reforms is the reduction of learning competencies from over 11,000 to around 3,600. This 70% decrease enables students to focus on meaningful learning rather than just memorizing content. For instance, English competencies have been cut down to 670 and Filipino competencies to 614. This streamlined approach encourages in depth learning and retention. Number four, gradual shift to higher order thinking. The curriculum introduces higher order thinking gradually, encouraging critical thinking and problem solving skills. This aligns with the demand for the 21st century skills like digital literacy and communication that are essential in today's world. Number five, alignment with international standards. Matatag also aligns with global standards, enabling Filipino students to develop competencies comparable with their peers worldwide. This shift ensures they are well equipped to thrive in a globalized environment. Number six, intensified values education and peace education. Values education is now a core part of the curriculum. The focus is on empathy, responsibility, and peace education, helping students become socially aware, compassionate individuals who value harmony and respect. Number seven, enhanced approach to mathematics. In Matatag, mathematics is taught with real life applications in mind. This approach moves beyond memorization and encourages analytical skills, making mathematics more relevant and enjoyable for the students. Number eight, expanded learning context through Makabansa. The new subject Makabansa focuses on Filipino values, national identity, and civic responsibility. This subject encourages students to appreciate their heritage and instills a sense of pride and responsibility as a Filipino citizens. Number nine, progression of learning areas. Lastly, Matatag offers a clear progression of learning areas. For instance, kindergarten focuses mainly on language and literacy, while grades 1 to 3 introduces makabansa. As students advance, they are introduced to subjects like science, MAPE, and values education, helping them build on what they've learned in early years. Now, what aspects are affected by Matatag and what areas were missing in K to 12? Let's dive into the key aspects addressed by the Matatag curriculum and understand the gaps it feels in our education system, particularly what was missing in K to 12. Number 1, focus on foundational skills. Matatag places a renewed emphasis on foundational skills, especially in math, science, and literacy. This approach aims to build a stronger academic base from the earliest grades, helping students master these essential skills before moving on to more complex subjects. It's all about giving students a solid footing so they can succeed in future learning. Number 2, 21st century skills. Unlike the K 12 curriculum, which didn't consistently emphasize skills like critical thinking, communication, and collaboration, Matatag waves these 21st century skills into every subject. This approach ensures students are not just learning facts, but are developing the problem solving and teamwork skills needed to thrive in a modern, dynamic world. Number 3, values formation. Values education is a core pillar of Matatag. By focusing on peace education and promoting empathy, social awareness, and respect, Matatag nurtures well rounded individuals. This curriculum shift addresses the lack of emphasis on character building in K 12, aiming to create responsible and compassionate citizens. Number 4, global citizenship. Finally, Matatag prepares its students to be globally competent citizens. It encourages appreciation for diversity and cultural awareness, helping students understand their role not only within the Philippines, but also in a global context. By learning to respect and embrace different cultures, students are better equipped to engage in today's interconnected world. What is the rationale behind each subject being taught within 45 minutes? Originally, each subject in the Matatag curriculum was allocated a 45-minute period to provide a structured yet flexible learning experience. This approach allowed schools to meet core educational standards while adapting to their unique contexts. However, feedback from educators highlighted a need for extended class time to enhance instructional depth and engagement. In response, DepEd introduced amendments through DepEd Order Number 12, Series of 2024, signed by DepEd Secretary Sani Angara on September 18, 2024, offering schools the option to extend periods to up to 1 hour, particularly for key subjects like English, math, science, and values education. This flexibility aligns with Matatag's core principles, emphasizing quality over quantity by ensuring learning is both comprehensive and manageable. By adjusting time allotments, Matatag continues to prioritize foundational skills, teacher welfare, and adaptable instruction across diverse school settings. Why was MTBLE retained as a language but removed as a subject in Matatag? The mother tongue based language education, or MTBLE, was kept as a medium of instruction but removed as a separate subject. Teachers found it challenging to differentiate between mother tongue and Filipino subjects, causing, of course, confusion. By integrating mother tongue into other subjects, DepEd maintains its role in aiding comprehension without it being a standalone subject. However, some groups argue that this change might reduce focus on local languages. What issues in K 12 is Matatag trying to address? Number 1, teacher burden and preparedness. It reduces non-teaching tasks and prioritizes training, helping teachers specialize in their subjects. This shift allows for more effective teaching in foundational skills like literacy and numeracy. Number 2, curriculum congestion and higher order thinking. With fewer competencies and a focus on 21st century skills, students can now engage in complex cognitive tasks, building critical thinking skills without feeling overwhelmed. Number 3, values education and real world relevance. by introducing Makabansa, Matatag addresses gaps in values education. The focus on empathy, social awareness, and digital literacy prepares students as responsible global citizens. Number four, textbook and resource allocation. The streamlined curriculum enables more efficient allocation of resources, improving textbook distribution and reducing waste. Number five, alignment with workforce and global standards. The Matatag curriculum better prepares students for college and workforce by emphasizing employability skills like communication and problem solving, addressing the K 12 gap in work readiness. To sum it up, the Matatag curriculum represents a comprehensive response to the limitations seen in the K 12 system by emphasizing foundational skills, reducing the curriculum load, promoting values education, and aligning with international standards. Matatag aims to empower Filipino students for a brighter future. Thank you.